Hey everybody, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Do me a favor before we get started. I need you to hit that like button. If you're not a subscriber, I need you to do me a favor, hit that subscribe button and notification bell next to it so that you will not miss an episode. So today we're going to talk about 4 everyday things that you should stop buying, right? But before I get started, if you are interested in buying property either now or in the future, check out the link below, join the waitlist for the real estate group. And if you are a man watching, check out the pin link below. All right, so let's get started. 4 things that you should stop buying. Number 1, we're going to start with gym memberships. Unused gym memberships. So this is if you buy gym memberships and then you're never at the gym. So this usually starts in January where people decide they're going to lose weight, and then in February you're not there anymore. So unused gym memberships. Now, if you're going to use them, then that would be a different story. Otherwise, it's just wasting money if you're signing up for a gym and you are not there. Now, of course, things like gyms, boot camps, things like that are excellent to be a part of. Um, it's very important to start working out now to build your strength, to build your endurance, so that you will be stronger and healthier in old age, right? Um, so building muscle strength is important, and exercising right now for your future self is very important. That can make the difference in whether or not you will be able to walk in the future. Believe that or not, there are exercises that you can do to strengthen your knees, strengthen your legs, so that when you become older, you'll still be able to walk and have either less problems or no problems with your knees. So, what you're doing right now is going to determine how you end up in your older years. All right. However, if you're not using the membership, waste of money. So, that's number 1, unused gym memberships. Unused gym memberships. So, you have a membership, but you're never there. Number 2, Uber Eats and DoorDash. Do I have any Uber Eaters and DoorDashers watching me? So I wouldn't say cut it out completely, but I would say decrease it. So just take a look at your credit card or your bank statement and see actually how much money are you giving away to Uber Eats and DoorDash. And then cut that down. Cut it way down. So becoming more conscious of how much money you're actually giving away to these companies, Uber Eats and DoorDash. Cutting it down. Let's see. Number 3, third thing to stop buying, Starbucks. Do I have any Starbucks coffee people watching me? So instead of spending money on Starbucks, especially if you're there every day, make your own coffee at home. All right. So that is number 3. Now, you don't have to cut that out completely, but just cutting it down is going to help your pocketbook. And then lastly, ATM fees. ATM fees. So ATM fees are about $4.50, depending on where you are. So avoiding ATM fees and just using the bank that you bank with or the credit union that you bank with. instead of wasting the fee. So people waste billions of dollars on fees collectively. So that is one easy way to stop wasting money. If you do that, everybody doesn't do that, but maybe some people watching me might do that. So stop paying the ATM fees. So those are 4 things to stop buying. Of course, there are many other things that one could stop buying, but we're just going to start with those 4. And if you're interested in business, you can consider going into one of these areas because people are going to do what they want to do anyway. So let's see, if you're interested in owning a gym, I don't know, the gyms were hit pretty hard with COVID. So if you have to think about that too, what kind of businesses are resistant to pandemics? And you can see that very clearly what businesses were affected by pandemics and which businesses thrived during the pandemics. The gyms, they were hit pretty hard during the pandemic. So let's move right along. Companies like Uber Eats and DoorDash. So those companies were doing well during the pandemic, right? People weren't eating out. They weren't going physically to the restaurants, but they were still having their food delivered, packages delivered. So if you're interested in that kind of business, that is a creative business. Let's see what other kind of things people are going to do, what they want to do. If you are interested in opening up a coffee shop, that is a habit that a lot of people have. They're going to waste their money on coffee every day. So if you're interested in that kind of business, ATMs, that is another ideal if you are interested in that. However, with AI technology, you have to think about that too, and that may be affected by AI in the future. So you have to think about different things when you're thinking about what kind of business to go into. Think about what kind of businesses are going to survive pandemics and what kind of businesses are going to be affected by AI. All right. They have these robots coming out, and they talk about people losing their jobs due to AI. However, the current thinking on that is that people that have the AI skills are going to do well regardless of what is going on. All right. So not necessarily losing jobs, but if you have the skills, that will create a job for you. So you do have to think about those kind of things. Which kind of businesses are going to be affected by AI? Like what kind of things can a robot do? What kind of things can be replaced by robots? And what kind of jobs and what kind of businesses can be affected by pandemics? So you do have to think about those kind of things when you go into business. All right. Otherwise, people are going to do whatever they want to do. They're going to spend however they want to spend. So you're still going to have billions of people going to go buy their coffee every day, paying ATM fees, paying for unused gym memberships, and getting the Uber Eats and their DoorDash. All right. So one thing I'm going to leave with you tonight is if you're not already in this habit, to create this habit of just get a notebook, just like this. Get an old-fashioned notebook. And you're going to write down what you spend your money on every day. Write down your expenses. And if you don't already have that habit, you can start that habit, and you can start it. We're almost ending this month. So you can start it next month on the 1st. And just get you a good old-fashioned notebook and start tracking your expenses so that you can clearly see where your money is going. And if you don't like where your money is going, then you can get a handle on it and redirect it. All right. But the first starting point is to see where it's going. All right. So if you have not already started that, if you're not already doing that, then we're going to start next month on the 1st, tracking expenses. All right, so do me a favor. If you like the channel, I need for you to hit this like button. If you're not a subscriber, I need for you to do me a favor, hit that subscribe button and notification bell next to it so that you will not miss an episode. If you're interested in buying property, either now or in the future, say, for example, you would like to buy your first home, or you would like to start collecting rental properties, and you would like to do that with a community of people, check out the pin link below. If you are a man watching, check out the pin link. The real estate group is in the description, and you can check that out. All right. Thank you for watching, everyone. If you know anyone that's interested in improving their finances, share this channel with them. Let them know about this channel. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next video.